So the first thing you're going to start off with is half of a glorious cauliflower. Then you're going to remove all the green stuff, which technically you don't have to, but for the sake of this video, because that's how I recorded it, we're going to remove the green stuff. The next thing you want to do is chop it up into slightly smaller pieces and then rinse it off, because dirty cauliflower is gross. After the cauliflower is nice and squeaky clean, you're going to break or cut up the cauliflower into smaller pieces so that you can easily put it into a food processor. And now you're going to put those smaller pieces into a food processor, but not too high because it doesn't blend too well. And this is the part where you get to make a bunch of noise. Luckily everything is on mute, so you don't have to listen to it. Needless to say, you're going to go ahead and repeat this for the rest of the cauliflower, but just so you can see what the consistency is supposed to look like, it's a bit finer than rice. And despite what some people say, you don't have to cook cauliflower before you make it into a pizza crust, because when it's this fine, it will cook in the oven. Trust me. Once you're done with that, go ahead and fill up about 2 cups worth of the ground cauliflower. Then add those 2 cups to a big bowl. If you've got some left over, don't panic, you can use it for another pizza crust, because trust me, you will want to. Now that you have it in a bowl, you're going to go ahead and start seasoning it. You can really use any type of seasoning you want, but I personally use salt, garlic powder, pepper flakes, pepper, basil, those types of things. And lastly, of course, you're just going to mix it all together. Next, you're going to add about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of cheese. I personally like to use mozzarella, but you can use any type of cheese that you like. This part I just kind of eyeball, but I also include some grated Parmesan cheese. And mix her up. And just in case you wanted to see what it looked like up close, there it is. Next, you're going to add 2 eggs and thoroughly blend that with the rest of the mixture. And because I think it helps to see kind of what the consistency is like, here it is. Next, you're going to add about 1/2 cup of almond meal and mix, 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 mix. One last consistency check, and there it is. Just to make sure that the pizza doesn't actually stick to the pan, you're going to use parchment paper and then spray it down with coconut oil spray or whatever non-stick spray you want to use. Next, start adding the mixture to the greased pan. I just kind of plop it on there and start leveling it out into the shape of a circle, but if you really feel like you need your pizza to be in the shape of a heart or square or whatever, by all means do so. Just try your best to make sure it's all even. With the oven already preheated to 350, go ahead and place the pizza on the middle rack for about 40 minutes or until it starts to get brown. When you take the pizza out, it should look something like this. Next, you're going to add your sauce and your cheese and pepperoni or any other toppings that you want to put on your pizza. Then it goes back in the oven on the top rack for about 10 to 15 minutes. And you guessed it, back out again. Finally, here is the glorious final product. It not only looks like a regular pizza, but it tastes like one. In fact, I think it tastes better than one, but that's just me. Anyways, enjoy.